Okay. This is another video doing a caricature. I wanted to do Scarlett Johansson because Black Widow is going to be coming out soon. I think. Last I checked, I think at least. Um, and I don't know. I just want to give a shot trying to do a caricature of her. She she has a lot of noteworthy features that are easy to spot and to get the likeness and everything. So I thought I'd just go ahead and give it a try. So I start with a rough sketch layer, just kind of putting down basic shapes and some features, and it takes me a while to sort of work it out. Ideally I like to have basically the what I'm going to do. There by the time I do when I put lines down, ideally, and that's just how I like to do it. And besides doing this, I've also been doing little sketches, that I I'm not really displaying anywhere. It's just sort of practice exercises, but I do sometimes like to do a little bit of a warm up before doing one of these. I end up changing quite a bit here, especially with the mouth, and I decided to have her smiling with an open mouth. Just look better, I thought. So I'm planning, or I'm hoping to set up a schedule for these every Wednesday. I uploaded the first one on a Wednesday, my birthday. So this should be up on Wednesday. I don't know what the date is. It's Wednesday will be on the 19th. So this should be on the 19th. This should go up. So, and I'm going to try to keep this up and just put up these little process videos / blogs or whatever. I don't think they're all going to be caricatures. I'll probably do different things. But I actually noticed that the first video so far has actually gotten a decent amount of views, at least for videos I post. At least it's doing pretty well. So maybe I should. And I thought maybe I should go ahead and keep this up and sort of, have it there for anybody who'd be interested in watching this kind of thing. I've said it. I think I said it in the other video, but I really learned how to use the layers to get the lines to get the line work to look how I want. But besides this, I mean, I'd kind of like to try. I mean, I mostly, the stuff that I've been doing non-digital, the non-digital stuff, I've mostly just been doing straight realism with pencils and a little bit with acrylic paint. But digitally, I've kind of just been sticking with this kind of cartoony thing, and I actually would like to start trying to do some sort of more comic book, maybe even manga type of work. I've been reading a lot of manga recently, and getting into that. I never used to be someone who was that into manga or manga, I should say. I'm saying it incorrectly. It's going to drive people insane. But I was never someone who was necessarily that into those things. But recently, I started reading Black Lagoon, and really enjoying it. I was also, as far as comic books, I was reading the New 52 Detective Comics stuff. I mean, I know I'm behind. I was reading that, and so far I'm kind of lukewarm on it. I'm not really. I mean, I know vaguely that a lot of the New 52 stuff wasn't well received, but I don't know. I still want to read it. Give my own, form my own opinion on it, and I'm on volume 3 of Scott Snyder's Batman stuff. I mean, that's actually most of what I'm reading. I'm sort of on a Batman kick for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. I was reading X-Men before that, the Claremont stuff. I was actually reading through all the classic Claremont stuff, which I didn't. I mean, I never really before that. I never really read X-Men, and wasn't really that familiar with it. But after reading the X-Men comics, I get now why so many people, so many fans of the X-Men didn't like the movies very much. I really understand that now after reading it. But I love John Byrne's work on it. I really like his artwork. I would say he's probably him or John Buscema are both probably artists I like the most. Next to, well, there's another one. Gene Colan. Actually, he's more, I mean, I guess he's kind of classic, but I like Gene Colan a lot. I have to rework the legs here because I really didn't like how stumpy they were looking. But yeah. As far as like comic artists, John Byrne, John Buscema, Gene Colan, Alex Ross, I kind of think is in a different category, so I don't really put him in the same category, but I really like his stuff too. It's different, but I do really like his work. I'm just again, this is using layers. It really makes just having to erase the lines that overlap really helps. And I thought this was like a more dynamic pose anyway. I think I was maybe part of the problem with the original sketch. But yeah, manga and comics. I've actually been reading a lot of. Last year, I mean, not for obvious reasons, but for last year I was reading. I read a lot of books last year, and a lot of comics too. Read a lot of comics this year too. I think I'm looking forward to seeing Red Guardian. I think that's probably the one thing about the Black Widow movie I'm most interested in is just seeing the Red Guardian. Looking back on this, I can see that I think I made the arm on the right, the forearm, a little thicker than the one on the left. It's kind of triggering me, but I think ultimately it doesn't matter too much. I mean, I think overall everything else works, but I'm actually, besides that, I'm pretty happy with this. I do like the actor Teja playing the Red Guardian. I liked him on Stranger Things. I think overall I'm not as into the MCU as I used to be. I think that started kind of happening with me around Endgame. Honestly, I don't know. I'm excited to. I mean, I'm obviously I can't say I'm excited. I'm curious what they're going to do with Fantastic Four, because that's a that's a that's a team that I really like. That's a comic that I really like. It'd be really nice to finally get a good Fantastic Four movie. Just monkeying with the shadows here because yeah. And there's the finished product. Thanks for watching.